morning, it is Thursday today. I am currently at the little shopping centre near me and I thought we could go and get some stationery supplies because I have a new job, which is wild. It's only on a commission basis for 5 to 6 weeks of work, and it's as an event coordinator / event assistant, which is really cool, and it's work from home, which I've never done before. I've obviously done home learning when we had COVID when I was at school, but I don't know how I'll be with working from home, but I thought we could do a few things together to kind of prepare for work. Obviously I don't need to do this and I don't need any more stationery, but I do need a planner, to be fair. But it's just fun, like making an event out of everything, and I have nothing else to do, so that's where I am today. I'm thinking my best bets are going to be Sainsbury's and TK Maxx. I also want to look in Asda to see if they've got any of their new spring home decor pieces, and I've been eyeing this one lamp up for so long, so I don't know, we'll see if it's there. We also have a new car friend. I got her in the reduced section at Tesco's because I think she was part of the Valentine's, but she is so cute, and I've tied it up with some pink ribbon. I don't know if you can see that from the range. How cute is that? So I thought she'd be the perfect fit, and I thought she would thoroughly enjoy looking out to the world instead of just being stuck in Tesco's. So there she is. I think I need to think of a name for her, but it is 10:30, so it's quite nice and early, so we can just have a little mooch around, see if we can find anything cute. How cool is this candle? I actually love that so much. I just have nowhere to put it. Tell you how happy I am right now at something I just bought. I mean, everything I just bought is so nice. I thought I'd just quickly show you. I got this little pot which just has loads of different tins of sardines on it, which I don't like sardines at all, but they're really cool and different designs and colours, and I just love it so much. I just thought it'd be a fun addition to, I think, my drawers, because I really struggle to find decor that I have that isn't pink or green or a candle, so this will be really nice to switch up, even though the packets of sardines are actually pink and blue. That was from TK Maxx. And then in Sainsbury's I found something which is like sacred to me. It's this glass, and I did not know they had a spring one out which has little tulips on it in red and then a light pink. I am obsessed with these glasses that they bring out for different seasons. So you might have seen, if you've watched one of my previous videos, I have a red heart one, which was what they brought out for Valentine's Day. Not last year, the year before, I think. And then I also have one for Halloween and 2 Christmas ones, but they're just such nice quality thick glasses, and they're so pretty. So I had no idea that they were going to have this. I didn't even know they had brought it out, so I literally audibly gasped when I saw this, which is very dramatic, and people were probably thinking, is she okay? But I went because I didn't see it. It was just, yeah, I'm so pleased. And then in terms of stationery, I managed to get this daily planner, which I think is actually going to be perfect. I love the green around the edge, but a lot of the big planners that I saw in TK Maxx and then also in Sainsbury's had such small daily like boxes that you could write in. I just thought there's no way I'm going to be able to write everything I need to do in one day in that tiny little box. So this way I can have them individually day to day. So I just love that. And then the final thing I picked up was actually for my mum. We like to do our shopping list on a little to-do list like this, but we actually lost our little mini clipboard that came with our old one, so now we have a new one, and I just thought this is so pretty. Blue, I just love all the bright colours at the moment. I just think they're so nice and spring-like. So it's 20 to 12. I'm going to drive over to Starbucks, get a nice caramel latte, which I'm going to thoroughly enjoy, and then I need to go into Tesco's because I need to get some bits for lunch, and I might just have a little look at their stationery just in case. So yeah, that was very successful. I can't believe I have this. There's not anything else I collect. It's not even like I intentionally collect it. I just love them so much. I just think they're such nice glasses. I could just yap about these glasses for a whole YouTube video, but yeah, let's get going and get this Starbucks. Ah, thank you. It's 5 PM now. I've had a really chill chill afternoon. I've just been resting. I don't know if some of the clips might have been a bit shaky earlier because I have such painful shoulders and arms and legs today because I went to a dance class last night and it just has wrecked my body, especially my right shoulder. So trying to hold my phone still has been quite the challenge. I don't know if my phone has stabilized it a little bit, but I felt like all the clips were like, because holding up my arm for any longer than a second is so painful. But anyway, I thought we could do my desktop background together. I recently reset my laptop and for some reason the background's disappeared. I like to do like my own personalised background of like a collage of photos that I pick from Pinterest and basically use that as my vision board for the year. So kind of gutted that it's gone because it's only March. So it was only on there for 3 months and it won't load on Word, so I'm just gonna have to make a new one, which is fine because it's quite nice to have a new laptop background before I start my job, because obviously it will be on my laptop. So I thought I could do that with you and show you kind of how I do it through a time lapse. So yeah. I've also decided to use this notebook. I feel like once I start the job, there's definitely going to be things that I'm like, okay, that would be really handy to have, that would be really handy to have. But I think with my daily planner and then a notebook, I should be fine for the time being. And I was actually told before I started uni that I needed 5 hardback notebooks. Never used any of them except for one, I think, for like 2 pages. So that's come in really handy because I've never used this notebook, which is really nice just to start a fresh new notebook with this new job. So I'm going to make notes in this and then kind of use it as a journal at the same time, so I can write down key dates and everything like that. And if I feel like I need anything else, then obviously I'll pick that up too. But yeah, this was from TK Maxx, but it's a year and a bit old, so they probably won't have it anymore. But they have, TK Maxx have really, really nice hardback spiral bound notebooks, so definitely give it a look if you're looking out for one. Okay, it's almost too simple to even explain, but all I do is download the picture that I want and I can simply drag over to Word. Then I will wrap text to square and then I will make them smaller and move them around. And I'll just keep doing this and I will fill the entire page. The only other thing I do is take away the margin so I can fill the entire page. Like that. That's all I do. Done, and I thought I would just walk you through a couple of the pictures and their meanings. I just kind of see this as my manifestation board, whether that's for the full year or a couple of months, but weirdly a lot of it does come true. So I've got a picture of a girl on an aeroplane, and that's something I really want to overcome my fear of flying. I have a vlogging camera because that's something I want to upgrade for my channel. Pink shoes, just really random, but something that I really want. I love a cheesy quote so much, so there's a few of those. I have this more of a working girl vibe, a dance class and a dance studio, some different outfit inspo, and I've got a picture of a man holding flowers because it doesn't hurt to manifest, you know. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out and it's just really fun to do. But I'm going to have a very chill evening. I think I'm going to have my dinner in a minute and then I'm going to have a bath because genuinely, I don't want to be dramatic, but I don't know how I used to dance 8 or 9 hours a day. My arms and legs are killing me and I had to keep swapping what hand I was doing that on because my hand was just shaking uncontrollably because I'm in agony. So holding up my arm right now is actually killing me. So I'm gonna have a bath with some Epsom salts later and we can make a whole night of it. But yeah, I need to decide what to have for dinner first because it is 6:30. Thursday today. I am at Starbucks this morning because I need to finish editing the video that is going up for tomorrow. I have done basically everything, but I just want to do some finishing touches, create the intro, and bits and bobs like that. So I thought it'd be nice to do it in Starbucks this morning. And the sun is shining, which is great. I mean, behind me it is grey and cloudy, but in front of me there's some blue skies. So it just depends where you want to look, and I want to look straight ahead at the blue. But let's go get our coffee and sit and do some editing. Fully done and edited, which is great. I just need to export it when I get home. I'm just going into M&S now to pick up a pasta for my lunch, and then I need to head home because we have to take Marco to the vets this afternoon just to have some checkups. So that's where I'll be going next. Yay! It's just gone 1:30, and I thought we could bake some cookies together. I have about 2.5 hours before I need to leave with Marco for the vets, and I've just put a load of washing in, which takes an hour, so I want to use that as kind of my guidepost to how long I have. So I'm just going to make the cookies and clear up and then leave them in the fridge to chill. I think that is what most cookie recipes say, but I never do that because I am far too impatient. But at least I can actually leave them to chill for a little while I take Marco to the vets, and then when we get back I can bake them. I'm just going to do a very basic chocolate chip recipe, and I hope you enjoy. In case you're wondering, this is the recipe I'm going to follow. It's just on BBC Good Food, and it's their best chewy chocolate chip cookie recipe. So you need butter, eggs, light brown sugar, plain flour, vanilla extract, chocolate, and baking powder.
Call me crazy when you talk about me. I never call you crazy, and I'm not crazy. Crazy. said you were it for me, but who could blame me if that's what...
Cookies are chilling, and I now have about an hour and 40 minutes until I need to leave, which is great because I'm going to sit down and watch Home and Away, which I love. I also need to take my washing out. I do also need to pick up another bag of chocolate buttons on my way home because you need 200 grams and I only had 100 grams. I did wonder that yesterday when I picked them up, but I'm just going to grab them on my way home and add them to the mixture that's in the fridge and then cook them. That didn't take long at all. It is quite a while later now, it's 6 p.m. and I want to finish my cookies and put them in to bake so that I can have them now and have my dinner. I picked up some chocolate bars, so I'm going to chop these up, put them in the mix and then bake them. Here is the mix. 24 of these bars will put it at 234 grams rather than 200 grams. So I'm going to keep one bar back and chop that in half and put it on the top of the cookies, if that makes sense. I'll show you what I do.
So I kept waiting while you were fading.
Oven is going on at 160, fan, and I'm going to chop up this chocolate.
Don't call me crazy when you talk about me. I never call you crazy, and I'm not crazy.
Cookies are out. They aren't the most even, but they do look great, so go me. I've just put my dinner in. I'm having chicken goujons with either chips and beans or rice and veg. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm just going to wait for that to cook and carry on watching Heartstopper. So yeah, that is all I'm up to. I thought I would show you guys my cookies. This is what they ended up looking like. Obviously I have some harsh edges, but they are really good and they're really nice and crispy and chewy on the outside. I just want to have the same in the middle. I found the middle was a bit too fluffy, so I'm going to follow a different recipe next time, but I'm still really happy with them and I'm going to enjoy one now. It is future editing Amy here. I just wanted to quickly pop in and say thank you for watching. I didn't end this video. It was very bitty, kind of random put together vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and thank you so much for staying to the end, and I will see you next Friday for another new video. Bye.